we are live. Got a little bit of a different setup today. Hello, sorry for looking a little washed out. Still doing some technical difficulties real quick. But working on some stuff. Volume on the mic is low. I will bring it up. Is this working any better? I'm also not talking directly at it, so it might be a little bit better when I'm talking to it. Or I can always bring down the music. All right, give me just a moment. Okay, yeah, I also moved it up because the mic actually does need to like be standing up straight. It doesn't point. It's not a shotgun. It's a face forward. Setting it is on. No, it's on the correct setting. It's on the setting we need it to be on. Otherwise, it's going to be omnidirectional. We don't want that either. Hello. It's board game night. We are having some setups. We're trying a bit of a new setup today so that we can actually have some light on our faces, unlike the previous evenings, but we still have our beautiful setup for the board. Wayne/Mortex, excuse me, will be here in just a minute. If the sound is a little off, please let me know. We are going to have to project a little bit. Fortunately, Wayne and I are both very, very loud people. The lighting on the board is we've nailed the lighting on the board. It's the lighting on our face we need to figure out over time. We're a little washed out. We're look, and you're getting all kinds of reflection on your glasses.
Well, I'll take that.
Yeah, there are ways to handle it. Oh, look, we matched today. Aren't we cute? Aren't we the cutest? Give me 1 second. I have not thrown this into the various Discord servers that I normally do, because as usual, I lost track of time. Let's see, what do we say? We are playing, just say it's board game night. Night. Learn to play with Wayne from Beans. Oh, nope. Beans and Dice. And me, a confused panda. That works. Starting now. We're starting now! Oh, ferret's being redacted. Yeah, this setup is a little bit weird now because now I can't see the chat.
Can you bring the chat over here?
Well, you know what? I can bring the actual chat window over there. You're absolutely right. There's no reason I can't. The chat window might get loopy for a second. Give me. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Somehow, for some reason, it always is based on. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Oh no! Now it got small. There we go. Yay! Alright, so we're gonna send that out. Oh no, don't take me to my own thing. That's copy text. I'm having problems. We're endangered. Incoming ad break. The good thing is though I can snooze it on here, and that should make it disappear from everyone. Okay, there we go. Transfer has new glasses that are very shiny. Well, that's lovely. How are the kitties doing? I hope we have lovely kitties all over the place. Let me do what I know about this game, which is nearly nothing. So tonight we are playing a game called Endangered. Do we like this music choice? Do we like this music? Should I change the music to something else? Let's do some lo-fi. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a vibe, everybody. Give me a moment.
Pending.
Let's pause. Let's find a vibe. Let's find a vibe. 8-bit and dubstep. No. Let's do some chill vibes. Chill vibes. Yeah. So we are there's a new panda farm in Cult of the Lambs. I actually have not played that since we kind of stopped playing for the stream. So I need to get back to it. I have a tendency to do a couple of things for stream, and then I get distracted with other things, and I don't go back to it. But maybe I need to get back to that one. But yeah, tonight we are playing Endangered, which is a co-op game. You know, we got chill vibe.
Yes.
So yes, we're playing Endangered, which has a tiger on the box, not a panda.
Yes. Well, this is one of multiple scenarios. So, the game is by Grand Gamers Guild, called Endangered: Game of Survival. So it is a co-op game where in each scenario we are trying to convince world leaders or countries, and that's what these are, to buy into saving an endangered animal. And so the base box comes with like tiger and elephant and something else, and then there's an expansions for the condor and the panda and like the crazy little fish in the lake in Salt Lake.
And of course, as we know, the panda expansion was required. Even though I've never played this game before, my wonderful husband here knew that if I was ever going to play with it, the panda expansion was required. Yeah. One thing to note, and I don't think we ever really talk about it this much. We haven't since we've gotten back to doing this. This one does note that it is for ages 10 and plus, and that does not mean that you have to be 10 years old to play it. It's more about like the size of the pieces in it, whether or not someone is going to be dumb and choke on it. It is 1 to 5, so there is a single player. There's a single player version.
Then. Yep. Basically, single player. You play as 2-player game. You do 2 for people.
It does say that it takes about 60 minutes. Of course, it's going to take a little bit longer for us because he got to teach me how to play. So what we'll do is we'll play through this, and we'll probably end up calling it a night after that. But let's all learn a new board game.
Okay. Cool. So as I said, in Endangered, we are trying to do a couple of things. We're trying to maintain at least a couple of pandas on the board. You need at least 2 to maintain the species, right, to propagate. While we're trying to prevent deforestation of the, obviously these are going to come out and it's going to deforest the land. Deforestation is the biggest problem for pandas, obviously. So we're going to be trying to maintain the board, maintain the panda population while keeping it as deforested as possible, while also flipping over the countries. These cards up here will represent countries. They could be all over the world. When we flip over the card, it'll give us a scenario by which you have to have X amount of influence with them, or enough pandas available, or money to gain their favor. We're going to be playing the game over the course of 9 rounds, 8 or 9 rounds. In the 8th and 9th round, we're going to check to see if we've convinced at least 4 of these countries to protect the panda, then we win the game. Okay?
I don't have all of this just kind of sitting over here. I'm a big dummy. Why am I a big dummy? That would actually be the smartest thing to do, right?
It would be, yes.
Okay.
And then we stare at that, right?
Then we stare at that so we can actually, like,
staring this way.
Staring this way and try to figure out. New setup, everybody.
Yeah.
New setup. We're still trying to figure this out. Oh God, I didn't put any makeup on.
All right.
So also what's gonna be fun about this, especially since we're doing Panda, is I'm gonna scream Panda facts on occasion.
There you go.
Whether or not they're true, you'll have to figure out on your own.
As I said, the game does come with multiple animals to choose from. It also comes with multiple characters. So tonight I'm going to be playing the lobbyist, and Panda is going to be playing the celebrity. And there's like an environmental lawyer, a TV, a naturalist, a biologist, different things like that, and they all have their own deck of cards. And we're going to be playing these cards on our turn to do things. We all have these 3 cards here. You get to choose one, and it gives you like a permanent like special ability.
Okay, so you don't get all of them.
You get
have
just
to
get one. Yeah.
choose
So
one.
for the lobbyist, I've chosen Money Talks. So once per round on my turn, I can pay $1 million to add an influence cube to any country.
So basically, you're the lobbyist, and I am the face of your lobby. Like I'm the Taylor Swift to your lobbying effort.
Sure.
I am playing the celebrity, and I will go ahead and read all 3 of my cards
Sure.
since I don't know what I'm choosing yet. So celebrity card number 1 is personal appearance. It's also noted as an endorsement. Personal appearance. After another player places an action that came from the celebrity deck, you may reclaim 1 of your dice from 1 action. I don't know what that means. Celebrity, digital influencer. It's a nonprofit. If any of your dice are on social media campaign when anyone, including you, this turn places there, the placing player gains both benefits instead of choosing. So I get to choose 2. Okay, two instead of 1 benefit on the social media campaign. Okay. And then here, celebrity is, hey, you really can't read it, but giving back to the fans. Once per your own turn, so just during my turn, if you pay a money cost for any reason, you may choose another player to draw a card from their own deck. And that is noted as go to work. So what do these little bottom things here mean? Does that have any bearing on
Like
anything?
it tells you which card from here you got to find. You have to
Oh,
find.
okay.
Like I start with a protest card in play.
Okay, so you start with a protest card in play. I would have to start with, I would choose between go to work, endorsement, or nonprofit. I'm going to go digital influencer because what else am I going to do? I'm doing a Twitch stream right now, and I'm clearly a celebrity.
Right.
I'm very famous. Very famous.
That
Panda Montana, that's right.
nonprofit.
Oh, and transfer. I am going to do some digital board games at some point. So we'll get some discussion on that, and I'm sure we'll be able to do some streams that way.
So on your turn, so I'll go through like a first turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you're gonna start with 2 cards in your hand, and they can kind of be face up. But you'll see on the cards, I'll put it up closer. You'll see on the cards there's like little outlines for dice, right? So on your turn, you're gonna roll your 3 dice, and that gives you numbers. And then you can play on cards. You can play here, right? There's 3 dice that can go here, 3 dice that can go here, 3 dice that can go here. Any number of dice here. This can take. This is a non-profit continues. So immediately before any player uses an action that adds influence, you may pay $1 million to increase that influence by 1. So
Okay, so I have the nonprofit card out. So
that's
okay, you pulled out my nonprofit.
Yeah.
I missed it.
yeah.
I missed it.
So there are cards that are going to be like my card here is protest, and I get to remove 1 influence. I can remove 1 influence from a guy from a country. To remove 2 destruction tiles that are adjacent to each other. So that helps clear this, like sacrifice, right? Talk about how you lose. How you would lose is if all the destruction tiles are on the board. There's 24 of them. If all the pandas are gone, there's only 1 panda left. Or if we get to the end of the game and we can't convince at least 4 people to join us. So we're going to be adding cards that we'll be able to add dice to. Like right now you've got these 4 locations and this location that we can add dice to. On your turn, you're going to reclaim your rolled dice 1 at a time, place them in the action space, and resolve them. Then you're going to try to do a main offspring phase to try to, like, we can move these guys around. If you move 2 pandas together,
Do they bang?
you can roll the die to try to make another panda.
They're gonna make more pandas.
So
Do they have twins, or is that's not part of this game? That part. Oh, pandas disproportionately have twins, but unfortunately, one of the reasons they have such a hard time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't scream it first. The fact. they have a hard time with having twins because they are very dumb. And they will pick one up and take care of it to keep it warm and put the other one on the ground. And then they have to keep switching back and forth because pandas are actually cold weather animals. And when they're little and tiny, they can't be put down in the snow. Otherwise, they freeze. And that's one of the reasons pandas are very stupid, but we need to protect them at all costs.
Yeah. All right. So basically, everyone's turn, you're going to do these actions. You're going to take your dice that have been out there from the last turn, bring them back, roll them, and figure them out. Then you replace them out. Okay, taking the actions. Once you're done with those actions, you roll for offspring if there are mating pairs in play. Then you would roll for destruction. You're going to pick a row and roll for destruction, and then you're going to put out a destruction tile. If you roll a tile where there's a panda, the panda has
Facts.
been succumbed to deforestation.
Oh, throw away.
Yes.
Way around. Panda no.
Yeah.
Panda no.
Then you would do impact. Now the impact deck is like a special, kind of like your pandemic cards. If you played pandemic, where there's like it's gonna be bad stuff happens when this happens. Okay. We can go in any order, and then that's it. That's the game. That's it.
So it's us. Then let me take this one away. So it's our action phase, which this is continuous.
Yeah, that's out there.
That's always out there forever.
So you would do this entire thing for you, then I would do it for me. That's one turn.
Okay, so each of us
He's gonna do it.
does the entire
Entire thing.
thing. Okay.
Money is important. Getting these flipped over. Anytime you go to put influence on one, you can flip it over and put influence on it, and that'll reveal what it is. So that's kind of like you have to reveal them as you go as well.
The panda flower made for pandas making the alcohol. That's right. Make the booze.
So here's an example. So let's say this. So you have now the other caveat is whenever there's a dice place here. Like when I place my 3 dice out, if I put a 1 here, you have to at least have a 3 or higher there. It has to be two higher. So if you put a 6 somewhere, it's kind of locked until you remove it later.
Right.
So you always have to have in a 2-player game, you have to have two die higher. If you play 3, 4, 5, it's only going to be 1 higher. So to go over the action spaces, to relocate, you place a die here, and then you can move any one animal 1 space. So if I place a die here, I can start making mating pairs.
Banging.
This one, replant. Pay $1 million and remove a destruction tile that is not adjacent to an animal. So if there's a destruction tile over here, that's not adjacent. It has to be like left, right, north, south, east, west, orthogonally adjacent.
Orthogonally.
Orthogonally, yes.
Board gamers and the word that only they use. Yeah. Orthogonal.
Planning. You go here and you can play a card from your hand. So a card like this card, I have the environmentally activist card. I can play it out, and now that's another spot where we can take actions.
Okay.
Social media campaign, any dies and any value can go in here. You get $1 million or draw a card, and I think your ability lets you right here. Your ability, if any of your dice are in the social media campaign, when anyone else goes there, they gain the benefit of both dice. So we'll see. This may not be used as much, so that might not be the best.
Well, I mean, you can gain 1 million and draw 1 card, so that's actually pretty decent. Yeah.
And then the card that I just played here lets you just remove 1 influence cube, I said, to remove 2 destruction tiles that are adjacent to each other. So that's a really good one. So we're looking to play out cards that help us gain influence and keep the destruction tiles at a bay. So, alrighty.
So you have to have two dice there. I only need to have 1 die.
Right, now you have 1 die, I have a die there too.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
At least 1 ambassador is currently a yes from been removed. Oh, nice. I like that one. That's good. Alright.
Hope everyone's having an excellent Wednesday so far.
We can go in any order. Basically, when you go on your turn, you put yourself on the calendar, and then we'll go from there. So why don't I go first, just so you get to kind of see how the turn goes.
Yeah.
All right. So
he always goes first. I have no idea.
Roll the 3 dice. So I rolled a 5, a 6, and a 6. That's not good. Not good at all. That's not good.
And what are these dice? I'm sorry, I missed that.
That's the breeding die.
Oh, okay.
Construction die. You know what? I'm gonna take a mulligan for once. This is the first play. I don't want 5, 6, 6 would be horrible. We do allow.
All right, we didn't. That turn didn't happen.
3, 4, 5. That's not as good. Not really as good, but it's alright. All right. So there's no destruction tiles out, so that's not good. I'm gonna take my 3. I'm gonna put this here, right?
Okay.
Which allows me to move an animal, and I'm gonna go ahead and move that guy there.
Banging, they gonna breed.
I am going.
Ferocious kitten battle.
I'm gonna go here to play a card from my hand. No. Maybe. before any player uses an action that adds influence. So getting money is important. I'm going to go here. Even though I'm not the first player, I'm going to go here and gain $1 million, right? And I'm going to immediately expend that $1 million to add an influence cube to a country. Which country do we want to see first?
I'm choosing this one.
This green one?
Yeah, that green one, right there.
So this is Germany.
Oh, it's the Germans.
Germans. So Germany, we're going to roll 2 dice. You take the greater of the die result, and that plus the number of influence on this cube. If it's greater than 8, they are a yes vote. Okay.
Okay.
So right now that's 1 influence. So on 6, it'll be 6 and 1 is 7. There's no Germany's a no right now.
Yeah. Germany is like, we shall kill the pandas.
Yeah.
Pandas are not good.
So if we add influence to them later on, then that brings that die result down, right?
Oh, okay. I'm going to be doing crazy accents.
Yes. And then I have a 5, so I have to leave it. So that's not good. I'm gonna go here just for another $1 million.
Okay.
It's the only spot where you can have any number of dice. I can't replay in other spots because the die rolls are too high, but I need the $1 million.
Okay, I mean you don't want to do the plan because it's too high.
It's too high, and then this way that would. Okay, so that was my turn. That was at least my first action phase. Now my offspring phase. If you have what it is 1 plus the number of mating pairs, so 2. You have to roll less than that. So if I roll 1, we would get a panda. I did not, so we don't get a panda.
Ew.
Now we're gonna roll for destruction.
No.
Now we have to roll this. We have to choose a column or row that has a panda in it, and roll the die. And wherever, like if I choose this column and I roll a 5, the destruction tile will go here, right? So I don't want to pick a column with 3 or 4 pandas in it.
So I guess 5 is the one to go, huh?
Probably 5. Yeah, probably 5. I could do 2, right?
But the main
But if I rolled a 3, I would kill that mating pair. So I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna go 5. And the other thing we need to do at the end of the game, special for Panda, is we do need to have a 3x3 section where there are no destruction tiles. So we have, but that's okay. We can kind of play with that. All right, so we're gonna go number 5.
Tell me that this was
6.
6. All right.
All right, and you gotta roll 2 else and 4. Sorry, Panda. We lost a Panda.
What? Why?
Because a destruction tile knocked him out.
Oh, no.
And then impact phase. We're gonna flip over an impact card. Instant impact. The players as a group may discard any 2 action cards as continuous cards. If you do, they discard 1 persistent effect. We don't have a persistent effect right now, so this one doesn't do anything. Okay.
But there are little pandas on.
I know.
Hey, it's
keep. I get to draw a card.
The Chinese. We got the Chinese national animal.
Yeah.
Ah.
I need to draw a card at the end of my turn.
I'm sorry. There's a panda fact on here that I have to read.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead.
In 2016, giant pandas improved from endangered status to vulnerable thanks to the efforts of countless individuals dedicated to preserving this iconic species. Boom! Vulnerable.
All right. So now it is your turn. You're gonna go here.
And actually, it's kind of bad that you went first.
It was
because now.
But that's okay. First turn, not a big deal.
So next turn we can choose to.
We can flip that around.
Right. So I have a 1.
That's a 6.
So that's a 6.
Yeah. 6, 3, 3.
6, 3, 3.
So now that's open for you. That you can put the 6 at, right?
So I could replant and get rid of this. So I think I'm going to do that.
You have to pay $1 million for it. So you need $1 million.
Oh, I need $1 million first.
Right.
Damn it. Well, I can go ahead and put this here and get $1 million.
That's 6. So you want to save that 6 and put it up there.
All right. Well, I'm going to get $1 million, and I get both, right?
If any of your dice are in the social media, when anyone, including you, uses this place, yes, you get both. So you get that.
I get $1 million, and I get a card, baby.
Oh, you get 2 cards to start the game. So you flip over the first 2, so you actually have.
I missed that.
3 cards now.
All right. So what are my things? So I grabbed a non-profit card. Okay. Immediately before any player uses an action that adds influence, you may play 1 million to increase that influence. Okay, so that's good. That's
the same one as that non-profit. So like, there's gonna be a lot of cards that say discard a card. That might be one you would discard later.
Okay.
By getting cards in your hand is a good idea.
And then action: reveal the top card of the impact deck and discard it, or put it back on the top, which is research. But I need to use dice.
Right,
on
that's
that,
a card. You would play that. You would play if you play a die here. You can plan that card by putting it out, and that opens it up as an action spot.
Aha! Okay. See, I'm learning.
Yeah.
I only half-ass pay attention. An environmentalist. Pay 1 million, then pick another player. They search their deck for any one card, put it into play, then shuffle their deck. I probably don't want that for now. I don't think I want that for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this, and so I can do plan. And so I'll go ahead. No, because I want to do forest. I want to pick up.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, there's only 2 out there right now.
Okay, well, all right. I'll throw it on the plan so that we can research.
Okay.
Um,
Now you have the 6, which you can use. You could do that, or you could do another mating pair.
I'm gonna try to get the pandas to bang.
Okay.
Bang,
So which
bang,
pair do you
bangity bang. I said a bang, bang, bangity bang.
Leave that.
A bang, bang, bang.
That's good.
Nope, nope, nope. With this one. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Now we can pollute those rows, and there's only one panda. We kind of want to get the. I know. We kind of. Yeah,
I'm gonna kill the pandas.
possibly. All right, so that's your turn. So now you're gonna roll the breeding die. So you've got 3 or less.
Oh, so I can do 3 or less because we've got so many.
Yeah, there's 2 plus 1, so you have to roll 3 or less.
50-50, baby. Let's make a panda.
Yeah, mating is plus 1 to your target. Roll offspring die. If less than or equal to that.
There we go.
So
It's
that
one.
now
It's one.
we are.
It's a cock die, but I don't care. It's a one.
Pandas have bred. We can choose any adjacent space to a breeding pair and.
Does it have to be orthogonal?
Yes. Yes. Or southeast west. So, where do you want to put your baby panda?
I guess we'll put it there.
Here.
Yeah, instead of like instead of getting that.
Now you gotta roll that. Pick a column or row.
Orthogonal.
So pick either 4 or 5, and then you gotta roll that die twice.
I will pick 4.
Okay. So just roll 3.
And that's exactly what I needed to roll. What the hell?
All right, roll it again.
I still don't understand how the things get put, but that's fine.
What do you mean? Well, you chose column 4,
Yeah.
and then you roll the die, so it goes based on the die.
Oh, I get it.
All right, impact date.
I'm a very smart
That's
person.
the first one there.
Impact. Fragmentation. Fragmentation is when human development causes a separation between connected panda habitats. Instant impact. Lose 2 animals that are adjacent to deforestation tiles.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Goodbye. Goodbye, pandas. I said 2. We have to do
Yeah,
2.
let's do that. So that we
Okay.
can get another mating pair there. We need some mate. We need to start breeding these guys.
We need to get them breeding.
All right, so now we go here. We'll put this back, and now we're in round 2. Okay.
What is? Why are we?
That just goes to a reminder of whether you've gone or not.
Okay.
So I should go first again because I can pull my dice off, which then let me do that. So I can do this,
Okay.
and if I need to go there, I get money
And a card.
and a card. All right. So I got a 5, 3, and a 1, which is good. Let's see now, that's a good one. I can remove an influence to remove 2 destruction tiles. That's pretty good. I like that.
We need to influence Germany.
I know, but we can add more influence later. Like I like this one here. All right, so my 1, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Why not? Let's do this. I'm gonna go here for this 1. I'm gonna remove that influence cube. That's fine because I get to then take away two tiles. I'm gonna take away those 2 tiles.
Yay! But it says it's not. It has to be not adjacent.
No,
Oh no. That one is fine. Okay.
that are adjacent to
Each other. Okay.
So that's that, and then I think I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry, with my 3, with my 5. I'm gonna go 5 to play a card, and go here. Play this, which gets $2 million.
Apparently, Transparent is now singing my panda banging song.
Right.
I don't even know what I was singing. So fantastic.
I'm gonna spend the $1 million that I have, Let's flip over another country. Which one do you want to flip over now?
Let's flip over the one in the end there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it China?
Peru.
Oh, damn it.
So Peru is ambassadors with influence. So ambassadors with influence of at least one, plus the influence in Peru have to equal 10. So right now, we don't have that, but
Wait, so do we only have one influence out on the board right now?
right.
That's the deal?
Yeah, I removed the influence from Germany to get rid of those
How
two
do I?
tiles.
Oh, how do I get more influence?
I can play a card
Oh,
that
okay.
does that, and lets me do that. And then this card, immediately before any player uses an action that adds influence, you may pay $1 million to usage. You can pay your
Do that.
right, you can pay your $1 million to add it.
Oh, I'm doing a social media campaign on the TikToks, baby.
All right, and then my 3, I'm gonna go here to get $2 million.
Go to work. Go to work.
All right, 3 or better, 3 or less. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 6.
Damn it.
All right, we're gonna go that row. 4, which means it goes to 5. So good. No pandas that time.
No pandas dying that
So now
time.
you're going to take your 3 dice back
Okay.
and roll them while I finish the end of my turn, which is drawing a card.
All right, I've got a 1. I got a 3. I got a 4. So I'm going to throw this back on here. So I will get a 1 million, and I will draw a card.
Okay.
Sorry. How do I play cards?
Right here.
Okay.
So you can't really play a card right now because I have 5 there.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to make pandas bang, hopefully. And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go to work.
Okay. No, it's got to be
Okay, I got to be too higher.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I don't want to
You can
replant.
pay $1 million to remove.
Yeah, I don't want to do that right now because I want to keep on influencing to get the countries on our side.
What's up there? Reveal the top
Put
card.
it in impact deck, then discard it or put it back. So if it's a bad card,
We can put it. Yeah.
I can get rid of it. All right. So impact giant panda. Maybe I don't want to read out loud.
Okay.
Just reading it first. Bamboo flowering cycle. During bamboo flowering, every plant of the species will flower and die. So, bamboo, panda fact, bamboo is an incredibly invasive species. So, and I learned this when I went to Atlanta for my up-close panda zoo experience, which was very, very cool. If you can, it's not cheap, but if you ever get the opportunity to see a panda experience up close, I absolutely recommend it. You will not get to touch or do anything. They are bears, but you will get to be pretty darn close to them. One thing that the Atlanta Zoo noted was that because they need to have bamboo for the pandas, and they've planted their own bamboo gardens, bamboo is such an invasive species that it actually will now basically pop up like weeds throughout Atlanta. And what people do and what they're encouraged to do is call the Atlanta Zoo, and the zoo will come out and take the bamboo. If it's big enough, they will feed it to the pandas, but usually it's not, so they replant it so that it can grow big enough because pandas are very dumb animals. And panda fact, even though they're omnivores, they eat an entirely herbivore diet. It's not good for them. They poop constantly. But persistent impact. At your end, before voting or reclaiming a turn marker, lose one animal that is part of mating pair, then discard this card. We are not doing that. We are discarding this card.
Okay.
We're absolutely discarding this card. Boo.
What?
Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go to the next card. Hopefully it's not bad.
So
It's not worse.
that's all yours. Okay, so end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to now do the offspring. So we have 3 mating pairs. So 4 or less.
4 or less. 1.
So let's put 1 over here.
Yeah.
And then we can do that row without having to,
Sticky panda.
no, but
Jeez. killed pandas.
Yes.
Also, panda fact: the pandas are back at San Diego Zoo. They're back at San Diego Zoo. They're back at San Diego Zoo.
Roll the destruction die. We're gonna do row 6.
6.
And then
Why do I give 1 4?
4. Good. See, same thing. Now draw a card. And yeah, draw one of those, and you get to draw a card.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Just add it.
Oh no, it's the same one.
Oh no.
A year end before voting or reclaiming turn markers, lose one animal that is part of a mating pair, then discard this card.
That's fine. Alright, draw a card. That's year end. Now we're year 3.
And is there no there's no stand?
Nope. No.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna roll my dice. Nice. 2 2 5s. Nice low numbers. So I'm gonna go here and play a card because I'm gonna put out this sign a petition, which will allow us to add influence.
Yeah.
Immediately before a player uses an action that would add influence, you can pay $1 million.
That's
your,
my
that's
nonprofit. Yeah.
That's yours. All right. So I'm gonna do. You know what? Let's go Corey. I'm gonna go up here and go 5 to move this guy as a mating pair here. So now we got 3 mating pairs again. Once per turn. I still got 2 die. I'll do that remove influence. I'm gonna pay $1 million to add influence to a country. Do we want to flip over another one to see one more? Yeah, we need to eventually see them all.
I missed the Panda Montana as a popular Twitch channel that went down a rabbit hole about the predictions. Yes.
So,
Sure
are you
did.
going to pay $1 million to add to that?
Of course I am.
All right, good.
You fool.
On Brazil. So, Brazil, roll a die, add the die result plus the influence here. It has to be 6 or greater. So, right now, we would need a 4, 5, or 6 on a die roll to have Brazil vote yes for the.
How do we make that decision? When do we roll?
On that turn. Turn 8.
Turn 8. Why do we have to wait till turn 8?
Because we're building up.
Oh, but I want Brazil to commit now.
Well, if we get more influence, I still have a 2. So I still have a 2 die here. I'm gonna pay my other $1 million. I'm gonna put this 2 here. Pay $1 million to remove a destruction token that is not adjacent to an animal. Get rid of this one right here.
Yay! Clean our environment.
Right. 4 or less gets baby panda. You get baby panda.
Yay, baby! I like it like
Get in
that.
there.
Baby.
I'm gonna do row 3.
And banging. And
2.
banging.
Okay. That was good. Now we flip over an impact card. Limited resources. Some conservationists argue that money spent on pandas is needed more urgently by other species.
Shut up!
Lose influence from an ambassador, then you may lose 1 more influence to discard an active persistent effect, which we have no active.
This is but it says to discard the. So it's actually persistent effect, but then you discard it. Oh, but for when you do the mating pair, it must discard it. Okay.
Lose 1 influence, so we'll lose an influence with Brazil.
Oh,
That's fine. That's better than it. No, that wasn't a bad one. All right, and then I draw a card, and that's my turn. All right. So now it is your turn.
so I can also see this is another game that probably has a bit of a tipping point when you have like 3 or more players.
Yeah, you can play 3 to 5. Actually, the game's shorter when you have 3 to 5 players.
Okay.
I think it's a little shorter.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Yeah, but we have spaces now, so.
So I'm gonna put the 5 there again, so I can get some money and get a card.
And you can also go here and just get $2 million.
Oh, that's also true. I'm gonna go there and get $2 million. That's right. I need money.
Yes.
And I don't necessarily need cards. Let me see. I am not going to play a card from my hand.
Sure.
I am going to play Donate, which allows me, after any player rolls a die, pay 2 million to add or subtract one from that die.
All right. So these are now in your like your cards.
These are my
Yeah,
cards. Okay. And then I've still got this 5.
All right.
You
can go here and add an influence.
That's
and then
right.
Pay $1 million to make it 2 influence.
I think I'm gonna do that. Thank you. So
pay 1 million.
Pay 1 million, and we're gonna add 2 influences.
Do we want to add to someone existing or flip over another country? Because we need 4 of them to be on our side. I think the Peru one and the Brazil one are pretty easy. Germany can be easy if we add influence there as well. But
all right, well then let's grab that guy.
See this big one?
Let's see that one.
China.
China.
Check the board. Animals in play, so the number of animals on the board, plus influence here. If it equals or more than 10, then they're with us. So right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
China's with us.
Right now, China is with us, which means that this card is active. Sorry, there's one. Oh, never mind. I have this one. Yeah. If at least one ambassador is a yes, I can remove a destruction tile. So I'm going to get that in play next time because China will help us as long as we keep the pandas. At least 10 pandas on the board.
Which, you know what? You'd think China would be a little bit more on our side here.
Right. All right, so that's your 3 actions, right?
Yes.
So roll the breeding. You have 4 or less.
Come on, baby.
Nice.
4.
I think we just keep like in one row, right?
Yeah. Well,
or
I mean,
go here and do another breeding pair.
We need to get them close to each other so that they can bang, 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 and bang. Instead of bang, bang,
to
bang,
roll
bang.
This. We're gonna probably choose this row here. Or
yeah, let's do
6. All
let's
right,
do 6.
So 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, and 5. 4, which means it goes to 5.
Okay.
So we need a 1 or a 2.
2.
Look at that.
I say the panda, baby.
We need to clear out some of this now.
Yeah.
All right.
We do.
All right. Flip over an impact card, please.
No, wait. A limited resource.
All right.
But lose instant impact. Same one as last time. Did you shuffle these?
There's multiple of the same ones.
All right. I guess get one off of Peru because Peru doesn't matter. It's Peru.
We can add more to it. Yeah. All right. So my turn. We're gonna go to year 4 and George draw a card. Then your turn.
Oh no, I did not.
All right. So actually, I'm gonna grab my guys back. I need a 6. I really need a 6. Nice. I got a 6. That's what I want. I'm going here to play a card because I want to get the environmental activist out, which lets us get rid of destruction tiles.
Nice.
I'm going to go here to make another mating pair. Let's do that.
Sup, Spoopy? Good to have you.
And then
We're saving the pandas today.
I'm going to go here. Granted, it's no. I'm going to go here. Take $1 million. And then I'm going to spend that million. So I went here, grabbed $1 million. I'm going to spend that million, use my ability to add influence to an ambassador.
Okay.
You're going to want to do.
Yes.
So I get to spend. Now we get to do two influence somewhere.
I feel like Brazil is actually a good one to
Okay.
pop up your influence on because then you just have to roll a die at one point.
Yeah. So that means it's that 3. It's a die roll plus that equals 6 or more. So if you roll
with
3 or better,
that's a pretty good.
Brazil's with us now as well.
And Peru, you're counting all of
Right.
the...
So you have it's 1, 2, and then 3 plus. So we need to add a bunch more to Brazil.
Okay, so we actually do need Peru. So
if we get an influence on everybody, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if there's 5 on there, it's done.
Okay.
Yep. All right, that was my 3 actions. That was my thing. I'm going to draw a card. Let's choose 2 ambassadors that have no influence. Add 1. Ooh, nice. I like that one. I'm going to use that next time. All right, I'm going to do the mating pairs. We have 4 mating pairs, so 5 or less, we get a panda. We got a panda. This guy's kind of isolated. He's probably gonna.
He might bite
He's
it
gonna go up there.
because you're gonna run.
I'm gonna do that row. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna, unfortunately, 5, which means it goes to the next row. Sorry, dude. We lost a panda.
No, it was just a baby.
And then that row is. We need to clear out.
Okay, then we need to clear out row 6 there.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
I'll take care of some
And
of
then
that.
my impact, persistent impact. At the end of each player's turn, they may discard one card from their hand. If they don't, lose one animal. So this is the poacher. That's not a good one. So I'm going to discard a card from my hand to
Oh, so we have to get rid of.
card. You have to discard a card
Okay.
in order to not have him kill an animal.
Son of a beach.
All right, now you roll your die.
Killing my pandas.
As I said, there's like 10 or 12 different animal scenarios, and like this side of the board is grassland, so, and then the other side of the board is like a water one, so there's like the seals and like lions and elephants.
Are you on
condor.
here?
Yeah, I'm on there. I went there for $1 million.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work for 2 million.
Okay, good for you.
And then I'm going to. Actually, no, I'm going to do this other way. Can I take a mulligan?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm going to. Oh, it has to be not adjacent.
No, that one's anywhere, I think.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one.
Okay.
And then because I can do 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason?
You can't go to the same spot.
Oh, dang it.
But that's fine. I can go there though. You can go up here and pay $1 million and get me another one.
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pay $1 million.
Okay.
$1 million. And then I'm gonna get rid of number 6 here.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
All right.
And then I have to discard a card, right? Otherwise,
Yes.
the panda dies.
Mm-hmm. Just throw it on the bottom of your deck.
The bitches.
Or you can actually, just
Yeah, they said this nonprofit one that.
Yeah, you're not gonna. That's a duplicate. That's why you have duplicate.
Right.
All right. So that was your turn. You're gonna
My
roll the
turn.
breeding die. We still have 4 breeding pairs, so 5 or less.
All right. 5 or less.
Now we can put him here. Granted, we don't really need another breeding pair. We do want to maybe like allow for rolling of single guys to roll 4.
Right. Yeah.
So we keep them all in this kind of row here, and we keep all the destruction in one area. We can keep this area clear. That's our 3x3 as well. So let's do. I guess we're gonna do 4.
Yep.
And hopefully we don't.
Oh, no, it was a baby.
Another one.
Same.
Oh, well, that one's dead, so we got to roll up here now.
Yeah.
So 1, 6. Okay, my turn. I grab these 3 back.
Now I gotta pull a card, right?
Yep. And then, did you do an impact thing?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, so we got to do an impact.
Impact. It's poacher again.
Okay, we don't keep 2 out.
Okay, so. I say, did you shuffle these?
I did, yeah.
You didn't shuffle them.
I did. 3-3.
As always, I need to do a shout out to my producer, Anthony Vito, also known as the Torchbearer. I really hope that I can get him here for one of these Wednesday night board game
Go
things.
here. Play a card from my hand.
Music provided by him.
I'm going to do this one-time effect. Choose 2 ambassadors that have no influence on them and add 1 to each.
Okay.
So we're going to flip over the last 2.
Okay.
The United States of America.
You bastards.
And Mexico.
Mexico.
So the United States,
And diplomacy.
you count up the destruction tiles that are not in play, then it's a fly, and that plus influence there, if it's 10 or more, they're with us. So the United States is easily with us because we have more than 10 here. There's
Okay. So we have to make sure that
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 right now. So we're at 15. So the United States is with us.
So the United States and China have made an alliance to save the panda.
So right now, these 2 technically will be with us. Mexico, add up the total money from all the players and the influence there, and if it equals 12, then Mexico's down.
No, oh no.
So no, the Mexico's not. No. No.
Mexico's no.
Oh.
No.
You have $1 million, so I'm gonna go here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna add an influence token.
And I'm going to pay to make it 2.
We can add 2 more to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we want to do? We want to do Peru.
Yeah, let's do Peru.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're 3 away from Peru being with us as well. And then I need to get rid of some destruction tiles. one influence. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go here, and I'm actually gonna take away the influence of the United States, but it doesn't matter because we still have 14 there with us.
We need to get Germany on our side, don't we?
Well,
Or
we got
Brazil.
Brazil. We can do Brazil, China, U.S., and Peru. We don't have to worry about Mexico or Germany.
Okay.
We might want to get a token on there because it counts for Peru. If we put one on there. All right, so that one, remove one influence token, then remove 2 destruction tiles that are adjacent to each other. So 2 that are adjacent to each other. Let's go here and here, maybe? No, let's go here and there. I want to get rid of those 2. So we can put a panda there.
Okay.
All right, breeding. 5 or less. Put the guy here. And I'm going to do that row again. Let's don't roll 3. 4.
Alright, so we still need to start cleaning up some stuff.
Yep. Persistent. When rolling offspring, add 1 to the die result. So that it makes it harder. It makes it hard.
Birth rate.
Lower birth rate. Yeah. So I got those 2 things, and I'm gonna discard this petition. Gotcha.
Cute. This persistent effect is going to make it harder for us to have baby pandas. Is so mad. Look at it. Look at it. Just... Oh, another panda fact that is absolutely true. Female pandas are only in heat for 3 days each year. So you got a whole year and only 3 days where she's got to find a guy that she likes and gets pregnant. So that was another thing about the Atlanta Zoo, is that the breeding female there and the breeding male hate each other. So they had to track her ovulation cycle and artificially inseminate her in order to get her to have more babies, because she would like destroy Yun Yun.
Okay. All right, your turn. So you're gonna pull all the dice.
Yeah.
Roll them up.
All right. So what do we got here? I've got to make decisions. I don't want to lose an influence though. That one always looks good, but then I can't.
Yeah, but 2 tiles. Yeah. Yeah. You got that one now too, though. I forgot about that.
I do. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead, since we've got at least one yes.
Yep.
I'm going to remove a destruction. Now I'm going to let you decide what's the most strategic place for me to remove a destruction tile at this point. Okay.
So that opens that row up.
Right. Yeah. So let's manage our destruction tiles. That isn't actually there. That control there.
And remember, you have to discard a card.
I keep forgetting. I don't know why I did. Because I would want to do sign up. Hold on. Let me think about this. Oh, let me think about this for a second. Sorry, I'm pulling a mulligan. So, no, I'm still gonna do that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do this to sign a petition.
Yes, which adds influence to an ambassador.
So it adds influence to an ambassador. So I'm going to add it back to the USA.
Okay.
Because that helps us with Peru, right?
Yep, that does help with Peru.
And then I'm going to go to work.
Okay, get $2 million.
Yes, I'm gonna get $2 million because it always hurt. It doesn't hurt for me to have some cash. And I am going to discard this go to work card. So the poacher doesn't do anything, and then I'm going to. I'm sorry. At the end of my turn. Okay.
All right. So mating pair. We're gonna add 1 to your die result, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5. So really, we need a 4, but 4 or less.
4 or less, yeah.
Doing really good on the nice. We're doing really good on the pandas. Let's go. Oh man, because we want to use that. Because that row's pretty full.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, put them over here, maybe here.
Okay.
Kind of concentrate them in rows.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do the top row maybe.
Yeah, we'll do the top row.
Because anything in a 3 is okay. So
6.
Okay, that's sweet. And then 1 more. 4. All right, good. There you go.
And then we can manage that row a bit more.
Draw impacts.
Draw an impact. Another low burst. You did not shuffle. Didn't shuffle enough. They're all coming in.
Fine. I did. I shuffled. All right. So I take my dice back and move to year 6. We're doing pretty good here. All right.
Don't jinx it.
I know. I'm not going home. So 1, 2, and 6. Okay. Each person had it in like So 6. I'm gonna go here to get $2 million. I think I'm gonna do that. No. I'm gonna have to discard a card. I think we're pretty good. Good on mating pairs. We need influence now.
We do. But you have to do that.
Yeah, it's 5.
Mathematically
but I can
impossible.
do that if I get $1 million. So I can either, yeah. Let me do that. I'm gonna go here with a 6. That prevents you from getting it next time.
That's fine.
Okay. I get 2 million. I'm gonna spend $1 million using my lobbyist to add an influence cube.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spend $1 million
to add
an additional influence
Let's
cube.
go to Peru. Because that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That puts us 1 away from Peru also joining us.
Okay.
China is still animals in play plus that. The United States still good, so they're with us. And Brazil is close. I mean, we could do it in theory. We need 1 more on Peru, and then if we roll a 3 or better, they would be with us. But if we get a couple more on there,
are we sure that we're good on the U.S.? Like, those tiles.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, so we need to.
And 13 from the influence cube. So we are going to need to keep taking a couple of these off because 4 get added every turn.
Right.
So if we take off a couple, then it should be okay. All right, which I can do. I can go here with a 1, spend $1 million. All right, we need to do that. To take one that's not adjacent, so I'm going to take away that 6 again. And then with my 2, because we could always go there and lose 1 influence cube to get rid of 2 tiles.
Which, I mean, we can lose 1 from China and we'll be good.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, maybe I'll do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, we can
get rid of 1 from China to get rid of 2 more tiles. And let's do maybe these 2. Because then that gives that row a chance to roll forward as well.
Yeah. Okay,
that's my turn. Roll for breeding. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't get the +1 basically because that negates the +1. Big red. So let's go here. We're doing really good with that. Like crazy good.
Oh, we have so many pandas, baby!
Should I do row 1 or 4? Now remember, we do have to have a 3x3 spot. So eventually, if we want to say that's going to be a 3x3
okay,
spot,
so we should probably do 4.
So let's do 4. 1.
You actually got rid of 3.
I did that turn. Yeah.
Trials that turn, so.
Alright, there's that. Now I'm going to do an impact. Instant impact. Lose 2 animals that are adjacent to the forest tiles.
No!
Maybe we get rid of like this one and this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of the breeding
Keep
pair.
the breeding pairs.
I'll keep the breeding pairs.
Alright. Alright, that's my turn.
They keep killing the babies!
Oh, and I'm gonna discard this card to not have the poacher. And that's my turn. You're up.
Oh, so okay. I thought you were getting rid of the poacher.
Nope.
Okay.
No. There are
some
cards that
will let you get rid
and
of.
there's different characters that let you do stuff like that. So.
Oh, I need to reclaim my dice. Now I cannot no longer go to work this round, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So
you have the $1 million, so you
do have $1 million.
You can always get another $1 million there.
And we still want to throw an influence on Germany to help us with Peru, right?
Yeah, or throw it on Peru. Panda Alliance.
All right. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some deforestation. I'm going to take a cube from Brazil, but don't worry. I got a plan. I got a plan.
And you're going to take away 2, maybe these 2?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Take away 2. And then I am going to add an influence, and I'm going to pay my money.
Okay. Make it 2.
Make it 2.
Where are we going with these? Back to Brazil?
Let's go back to the Brazil.
Okay.
So
I make Brazil pretty easy.
Pretty easy for us to get.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go ahead and do a social media campaign.
Which gets you.
Actually, let me see if I want to play a card.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You're going to have to discard a card, but you got in there.
trying to think if this is actually going to be used. I don't know why I'm trying to hide it. All right, so let's talk about this card, podcast. So I would play it immediately. Each player may reclaim one of their dice from an action. So
Pull a die back, and then I guess you can replay it.
I guess you'd replay it, right?
Yeah.
Right away?
Yeah.
So, why don't I do that?
Okay.
I'm gonna play a card from my hand.
Play that.
I'm gonna immediately play podcast.
So let's reclaim a die.
We're gonna reclaim a die.
Okay.
I'm going to reclaim, and I'm gonna guess I don't re-roll it.
No, I'm gonna reclaim the 6.
If you're reclaiming the 6, then I'm gonna go to work.
Okay. Which gets you 2 million.
Gets me another 2 million.
Okay. And I have a 6 where I can go here and I can add influence. So I'm gonna add an influence.
And I'm gonna pay to give you more influence.
All right. So I give this 2 more. So where do we want to put those 2?
I mean, Peru's pretty
So you
solid.
got
Brazil's pretty
1,
solid.
2, 3, 4, and so we're 1 away from on Peru. So if we added both of these,
Peru's a given.
Peru's in. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Peru's in.
Okay, so now we need to basically get Brazil because Germany and Mexico are kind of
And we
kind
can
of
actually
shit here at
afford
the
to
moment.
take one from Peru
and move it if
and remove it if we needed to.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
All right.
So you have to discard a card to prevent the poacher.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this
Okay.
protest and then pull another card.
Yep. Roll your breeding die. You still need a 4 or less.
4.
Now where do we want to put them?
Yeah, let's put it there.
Then you can roll that row too.
Yeah.
Now we roll the 2 destruction.
I'm gonna go since we're trying to keep this. I'll go ahead and roll.
Okay. Yeah.
I roll. I'm sorry if I kill you, baby. 5.
Okay.
4. I didn't kill the baby panda.
Now we do an impact. Send an impact year end, lose 1 animal that is part of a mating pair, then discard this card. So but we can do this. We can take him out, and then we can always make him a mating pair again. And discard that card. Right. So done. We go to year 7. We're good. We're almost there.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Right.
We've almost saved the pandas, everyone. We've almost saved them.
Listen, so I'm
We've
gonna
almost saved them.
pack my idea. 2 more turns basically. We gotta just not maintain for 2 turns here.
Popping stuff.
Drop the die.
Did you need to go next door to your mom? Okay. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Hi, so I'm just going to talk to the camera for a moment. Some of you know we live next door to my mother-in-law. She does need a little bit of help in the evenings getting some stuff done. So Wayne, being the best of sons, will head over there. So here I am, and I'm talking to you about this fantastic game that I've just learned how to play. I always really like Wayne's dedication to like really good quality games, making sure that we have the little okay. So I'm going to brag on him for a second. So these little tray tables that we have here, they do not come with the game. Off in the corner that you cannot see over there, we have a 3D printer. So we have actually been going through and doing 3D printing, making sure we have nice quality items, and the 3D printing spool is just so useful. It's so useful because I figured these would cost you a couple of bucks. A single spool, I want to say, costs us $40, and we get so much. Let me see. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show off a couple more 3D printings. Did you go anywhere? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you something terrible. I'm going to show you something absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific. May I present to you the Rocktopus? He is now eating the He's eating the pandas! It's the Rocktopus.
The Rocktopus.
Hey, look, I was showing off your pretty printing skills. For lost viewers.
Oh, did you? I think you did. Did you? All right. Sorry. Yes, we have to. The trials and tribulations of also having a family. You can't always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get one, I totally recommend getting a nice 3D printer. Just make sure you do your research, get a good quality one. We have had no regrets with it so
No
far.
regrets.
No regrets.
I'm gonna go here with a 2. Or maybe not. I'm gonna go here with a 4. Maybe not. If there's at least one ambassador, I can do that one. With a 3. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use my 4 up here because I don't think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna lose an influence with Peru. But that's okay because we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Really good. Really good with
To
Peru.
get rid of 2 tiles.
Excellent good.
So we'll do that.
You're gonna want to make a mating pair again though, right?
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. And leave that row. Yeah. All right, so let's go up here with a 3 to make them a mating pair. Or do I want to? Yeah, let's go here. Worst case, we can do that row if we need to. And then my last die, I'm going to go here. At least each country's with us. We're going to get rid of another tile. I'm going to get rid of this one. So I got rid of 3 more
Good
tiles
call.
that round. I'm going to.
We actually have a couple of 3
Yep.
3 things here, which is nice.
3 by 3, yep. So I'm going to discard that tile to prevent that guy. I'll draw a new card.
Oh, it has to be 3 by 3.
3 by
so it
3,
needs to be
yeah.
like
So
that.
or that, or this. Like this works, or this works,
Okay.
or this. So we have a bunch.
We have a
in
couple. We have a couple of options
Yep.
there,
Here. Get rid of that one. That would be another one.
and we have row 4 there for
That was
destruction.
that. Roll for mating. I've got 4, so 4 or less. Another one.
You can put it right back there if you want
Right
to.
back there. It gives us another row we can roll on. Yep. Let's do 2 rows. I'm gonna go this row.
Let's do 4.
Got 4.
And 2. All right.
Alive.
Keeping the babies
And
alive.
Instant impacts. One player may pay 1 million to remove a deforestation tile.
Do it! I'm going to do it.
Giant Panda National
I
Park.
didn't do my turn.
No, you haven't done. Yeah, it's my turn, and then
Okay.
you'll go. You
Okay.
haven't gone yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You instant. That's you.
Instant impacts.
Do it. I'm gonna spend $1 million. Spend $1 million and get rid of a deforest and remove 1 deforestation.
4s.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this.
There we go.
Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby and the mommy. Baby and the mommy. We love it.
Okay. Now.
Let's see, I gotta read the panda fact. No?
I think you read that one already.
I did not read this one.
Okay.
Giant Panda National Park. In 2017, China relocated 170,000 people to build a giant panda national park connecting 67 panda reserves. Which, in one thing, is really good because, people are the reasons pandas died. Also, I hope that they were really nice to those people and actually gave them decent homes.
Probably not.
I mean, all housing is owned by the Chinese
That's true.
government.
Yeah. All right.
So-
So now it is your turn. You may pull back your 3 dice.
Yes.
Roll them away. You're doing pretty good here.
Did you get rid of a card for the?
Yes, I did. Yeah, let me do that. I will get rid of this one right here. No poaching.
No poaching today. All right, so I've got 2 2s and 6. I'm gonna go ahead and go to work because it's really important for me to have some cash.
Just gotta keep them streamings going.
I gotta keep that streaming going, baby. Let's see what my actual cards are. No, actually, none of those are good. Can we afford? Well, no, because I'm going to go ahead and add 1 influence to an ambassador, but I'm going to put back right away.
Okay.
So
You
let's.
can spend $1 million. 2 out
That's
there.
right. I'm gonna put 2 in Germany because why the hell not?
Or put 2 on Brazil.
Okay, well that basically locks in Brazil.
Right. So you
Yeah,
did
so-
that,
Hmm.
and then you're gonna pull 1 back. It's still 5.
Yeah.
Brazil's in.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull 1 back to be an environmental activist.
Okay. So Brazil's at a 5. We roll a 1. It's a 6, so we're good.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pull
That one.
this. Is that a good one to pull?
Or you could do this one. So that one doesn't even pull an influence.
Oh no, sorry.
This one you get 2.
Sorry, I'm
They have to be
the
adjacent,
dummy.
so you could do like these 2.
Yeah, I would do these 2. Yes.
Nice.
Chile!
And that keeps America in as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, to make sure that America stays in play.
Okay, so now we do your mating. So there are 4 mating pairs, so 4 or less. Got really lucky there. 2. So
2.
another one.
You want to put it there?
Sure. Because if you roll
Oh,
that,
yeah.
we can roll that row.
We could.
That's fine. We're good on animals anyway.
Alright.
All right, roll away. Let's.
Alright, so we're going to do
4.
row 4. Hopefully we don't kill.
Anything but a 3.
Okay.
6. Okay. And a
2. Alright.
Okay. Impact.
Impact, and then I got to discard a card. Another one! Tell you, did not. One player may pay $1 million to remove a deforestation tile. I will do that. And I will remove this one, I guess.
Do one here.
Do this one.
Actually, do 6. Because I could always.
Alright, well,
And discard a card and draw a card.
I did both. So here I'm going to discard this environmentalist, which I already had.
So we're in year 8. At the end of this year, we can see if we gain. At the end of year 8, we can determine if we have 4. If we do, we win. If we don't, then we can go to year 9 to try to.
Which hopefully we're good. I mean, we're doing pretty good, everyone.
Doing better than I thought.
I think we're going to save the pandas. He prepared me. He prepared me for panda
This can be a tough game.
devastation.
We've gotten really lucky with this one big row of pandas.
Prepared me for devastation.
I did. 2, 3.
I was going to sit under this table and cry.
2, 3.
Beautiful hand-carved table that I refinished. I love it so much.
All right. We need to get rid of tiles. So I'm going to go here.
We should put the panda picking mat down.
We don't. I did not flip it. We could flip it next time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go there. That would mean you can't really go to work unless you roll a 6.
That's fine.
But
I can always grab $1 million from
I need
the
2
social
million because
campaign.
what I'm going to do is 2 million, right? I can do if at least one. I can get rid of a destruction tile. So let me go here and get rid of a destruction tile. Let's get rid of this one. And then with this one, this 3, I can pay $1 million. Here we go. Let's go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay.
How much money?
We have $2 million.
Oh, I thought you had more than that.
Pay $1 million to get rid of this. And then I'm also going to pay $1 million to put an influence cube out there. You don't have $1 million, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But basically, we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. America is good because we have way more than 14 here. Mexico, I don't care about. I'm going to put this in Brazil.
The locks in Brazil.
Lock in Brazil, but if you need to pull one off, you can pull one off from Brazil in your turn. That's my turn. I'm going to roll a die. 4, which we do get another breeding pair. Let's just do.
And I guess let's just put it there, right?
Yeah.
The whole roll, you can roll on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll on 4. 3.
Ah, you killed it.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Sorry. That's okay. And 6.
Didn't you need to roll?
Oh, yeah. That goes up there. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keep it in mind.
I discard a card, draw a card, and then I do an impact. Instant. One player may pay $1 million to remove it. We don't have. None of us have $1 million, so we can't do it. All right. That's my turn.
All right. All right, everyone. This may save the pandas. At the end of my turn, the pandas may be saved. What printer did you get, Harper?
Oh, the Anchor Make M5C. It's the Anchor Make brand printers. You want to get the M5C because it comes with an all metal hot end. You can get them for like $300 to $400. It's kind of like a very easy set it and forget it kind of printer for if you're beginning in 3D printing. You don't. The user interface is right on your phone. It takes about 5 minutes to set it up. It's probably the easiest to use printer, and it's also really fast as far as 3D printing. So Anchor Make M5C.
All right. So I'm gonna do this.
Okay, we'll let you move your destruction tile.
I'm gonna.
No, do one of the in this row. Because we'll probably run that row.
I was gonna hope that I breed a pair of pandas.
Oh,
and put
okay.
it there.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good call. Hey, look at that. That was smart.
I've got brains.
You got brains.
I got brains in my head.
Now you could use an influence from Brazil to get rid of 2 tiles, 2 more tiles.
That's what I was trying to think. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Brazil because like we mathematically cannot
Right.
lose Brazil at this point. I'll get rid of these 2 tiles.
Okay.
And then I am going to, with this final
Put it right back.
put,
Put the influence right back.
that's right, I'm going to put the influence right back. And I don't have any money, so I can't add to it or anything like that, but I think we're good. Especially since now it means we keep Brazil locked in. 3, so yes, we get to...
That twice.
We're going to do that row.
Yep.
Hopefully roll anything but a 3. I can roll 3 and it doesn't matter. All right, now we call for the vote.
Right. Well, end of year 1. Do we have a 3x3 grid that's not the forest? Yes,
Yeah.
we do have that.
A panda.
Full of pandas. So victory condition 1 meant Peru, 10 plus the number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 is 10. Peru votes yes.
Ooh.
The United States, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, the United States is in. Brazil is in.
We mathematically could not lose
Yeah.
Brazil unless we had.
And
a
China
negative
is
one.
animals in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
China is so into this panda
And
thing,
14.
you guys.
They are in as well, although we do need to finish your
Oh, sorry.
your thing there, so whatever that is.
This is operating costs. Players must play 1 million to place a die on their action tile that came from their own deck. If the player cannot afford it, that doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, it would have gone here
Yep.
as another persistent effect,
Doesn't matter.
but it doesn't matter because we just won.
Yep. We saved
We
pandas,
just won. We saved the pandas. They went from endangered to vulnerable.
which is kind of what we just did because
Bang.
there's a lot of them.
Bam, 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 pandas. Right, Lun Lun. You have those twins. Have them. Yeah.
So
Yeah, this was actually really easy to learn how to play. Let's show off some other things.
polar bears and tigers and the American red wolf. You've got otters. See otters?
Wonders.
Otters, yes. We've got elephants. You've got the I think the monarch butterflies or certain type of butterflies.
Is that another
Expansion.
expansion?
Yep.
Because I can't help but notice the expansion seemed to have a little bit
Yeah, the newer ones.
a bit more detail.
The condors, the leopards, the tapir, the sea turtles.
Sea turtles.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Right, dude. Yeah. And then these are like you've got tapirs.
So how
And then the American, these are like that. There's a lake in America that's like there's a fish. It's the only found in the only place in the world is this tiny little lake, and they're the only fish in it, and they're in there.
Jesus. Right, so Harper's asking how differently did the scenarios play out based on the animals? Is
Very
there-
each. So you've got American red wolf, tiger, sea otter, and each one of them will have a different. Yeah, they all have the same basic play of you're playing one of the characters, and you're going to have dice, and you're playing the dice. So the gameplay here is the same, but the victory conditions will be different for each type of animal. And each animal has its own card that'll tell you how to set it up and what the rules are. So the difference is going to be the board. This board is two-sided. On this side, it is like the land. On the other side, it's water. And so depending on what animal you're going for, there's also about 15 or 16 countries, and those are at random. So you'll have different influence requirements for the countries. You'll have different wind conditions, and some of them have special breeding conditions. Like one of them is like like the tigers or leopards. One of the two, like as soon as they breed, they separate because
they're
they're solitary animals or whatever. And then there's packs.
Well, like for example, so the win condition for this, the hard part of the win condition was this 3x3 square of non-deforested area that you needed to work in. Also, these impact cards, as you can tell from the pictures on them, there's a different impact deck for each one.
So you have sea turtles, polar bears, California condor, elephant, devil's hole pufferfish.
Jesus Christ.
The jaguar and the tapir. That's kind of cool because like the tapir, they're like a symbiotic creature with the jaguars. This is an expansion. So the base game comes with the lion. Let's see. It comes with sea otters and tigers is the base box. Then there's two separate single expansions, one for Panda and one for the butterfly that I have here. These like
The monarch butterfly are really pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, you should show this off.
And then there's an expansion that has like the 6 other animals in there.
No, it's nice to see that those singles expansions. It looks like they really put
Yeah,
a
the
lot.
monarch butterfly scenario.
Yeah.
This little thing.
Show the actual pieces. The pieces are pretty. Yeah, they're actually really detailed. Whereas you can see from some of these original ones, like this polar bear one, it's basically just a white.
They have like
bear.
little black nose.
Yeah, there's very little
You can
detail
see
on
the
that.
turtle there. So I've gone all in. I got the base game and then the expansions and stuff. This is Grand Gamers Guild. So yeah, I like it. You can play it solo. You can play it up to 5. The game scales, so if you have more players, you end earlier.
Now I see. So you only have up to round
5 or 6.
5 if you have a full. And I mean, I'm gonna guess that that it still takes about the same amount of time because
Right.
then you have to talk to everyone.
Well, and more people are taking the same 2 or 3 turns.
turns
The dice are going out there and things like that. So.
No, that's actually really cool.
And there are 6 different characters. There's the
Oh yeah, show off some of the other characters. So like, I did the celebrity and he did the lobbyist, and of course they each have their own specialty. Oh,
and you've got
Abilities.
you got the zoologist, the philanthropist, the TV wildlife host, and the environmental lawyer. The other cool thing is all the characters on one side are female and the other side are male.
it's cool.
So they did pay attention
didn't-
to that you can.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Look at that handsome devil.
So that's kind
that.
of cool that they did that, so that you can always
So-
have a different.
It's also really good that I didn't realize that the TV wildlife host was an option because I would have been sitting here going quacky the entire time.
Yeah, there's a TV wildlife.
So, don't tell me whether or not I can murder turtles. I am a dedicated turtle murderer.
Who's
That was Harper.
oh.
Who's telling me that I have to avoid turtle murder. I'm saying no. I am a turtler.
So anyway, yep, that's Endangered. I enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
it's a good game. I've played it a few times solo. And basically with solo, you just play two players. So there you go.
All right.
All right.
Right, I think that's it. We got a solid, yeah. So with the learn to play and everything, it took us about an hour and a half. We'll go ahead and put this on YouTube as well for anyone who kind of just wants to see 2 goofballs play through the game.
And actually, there may well be that we missed a rule here or there, or missed a placement correctly. But
Yeah, totally. Let us know if we goof something up.
I realize it's meant to just kind of show how we play. I'm sure we missed an impact card at one point or something like that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
The best thing about board games is just have fun with it. You play a rule wrong, who cares? You just move on. So.
Yeah, and what was it that we found at Dice Tower? Was someone was saying, is like sometimes you don't even realize you're playing a rule wrong until you play the online version of it,
Yes.
and then it's like, oh, that's what they meant because the computer insists that you play it correctly.
Yes.
Oh.
There you go.
All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining us on a Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna do again next week, but we'll probably, like I said, stay in this hour to an hour and a half, or maybe two shorter games. We're not sure, or do something shorter than re-rack once I learn how to play.
Scenario then.
We can play a different scenario and see how that plays out with different characters. If you play the turtles, you might be playing against me instead of with me. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Love you all, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.